Hello, it's me. So about a year and a half ago, I got into reading poetry again. My goal in it was to become better at writing lyrics. Didn't really work out because I haven't really written a song in 2 years. So who knows for that matter. But I did find that I fell in love with a lot of poetry I didn't get into as a kid. Like, I didn't really enjoy the modern poetry when I was a child. I preferred the more structured poems that rhyme. To me, that's what a poem was. However, I found here recently that I actually really love a lot of modern poetry. Like Mary Oliver, I really enjoy her work. Allen Ginsberg's work I find to be really inspiring in like a really honest human way. And as such, as I started reading more poetry, I decided I wanted to start writing poetry. Now, nothing I've written is very good. None of it is worthy of publishing. However, I did want to share some of my favorites that I've written this past year with you all. If that sounds fun to you, let's read some poetry. This first one is called My Bubble. It is much more similar to the kinds of poems I would write as a preteen. However, it is also my first attempt here in this recent foray at using metaphor in a poem. So, there you go. I sit in my bubble in the parking lot, thankful for every little thing I've got, my brand new bubble in my very own home, the perfect little places I can be alone. I drive my bubble to the grocery store. I never see the grocer there anymore. Who puts the avocados on the shelf? The lettuce and tomatoes all stock themselves. I drive my bubble all the way to work. I eat my lunch with a plastic fork. I stare at my screen as the words flash by. There's no one anywhere who can tell me why. I sit in my bubble in the parking lot, thankful for every little thing I've got, and everyone around got bubbles of their own, the perfect little places we can be alone. I'm not going to pretend that these poems are by any means hard to decipher or that they require any more explanation, so we're just going to move on. This next one is called Free Will and is my attempt at emulating a Mary Oliver style poem. You are a sequence of choices made, some by you, most by others, dice cast against the backdrop of an indifferent universe. Forces seen and unseen 1 million years from now, the breeze on a butterfly's wing pushes the rocks into the sea. Next poem. This next one is called The Recruiter. And it might be a little cringe, but honestly, I found that poetry gives me a structure to work through some of the uglier emotions, and this is one such case. Give me 20 of your best minutes and I'll change your life. Son, you've got no ambition, no prospects, no direction. Old Uncle Sam can give 'em to you. Uncle Sam's got no shortage of ambition. He's got all the world to give you. He'll pay for your house, your schooling. You'll never wonder about your place in the world. You'll even be the first to board the plane. You just need to be willing to die. Just give us 20 of your best years. You ain't no fool. You know where your bread gets buttered. Uncle Sam needs more oil. The desert's ugly, but it's free. The sand people, they scare us. Them commies, they've got no sense for business. They got oil they won't sell. Uncle Sam can make 'em sell. He just needs your boots on the ground. Just give me 20 of the best you have to offer, America. You downtrodden rabble, you aimless children, you can trade in your poverty for a gun. Your soul for our glorious purpose. Is it a rock or grenade that child was just throwing? Better shoot her first before you find out. Maybe have some fun before you go. Take 3 or 4 for the road. Uncle Sam will see you right. You just need to survive his war. Finally, this last one I want to share is the most recent one I've written. It's called The Perfect Garden. Isn't it nice to know everything is exactly as it should be? The flowers grow only where they're planted, the tomatoes overripe falling off the vine. If the path seems unclear, it must be that the strawberries needed a place to spread. If the vines along the battered walls seem overgrown, they surely must be holding something up. If the thorns on the roses seem to hurt you more than usual, well, you must have done something to warrant such a prick. You should be sorry, really. Such shame you should feel that you could never find a home in such a perfect garden. Anyway, that's all the poems I wanted to share today. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know what you, if there's any poets that you enjoy, which you think would be interesting to read. Let me know if you'd be interested in me sharing some of my favorite poems from other people. I just really fell in love with poetry recently, and I thought I would share a little bit of it with you guys. So, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.